for success, where today we take on my birth country of Ireland, the Republic to be specific. And then in the second part we play Serbia. So this hopefully goes better than the game against Luxembourg, and hopefully we play better than we did against Liechtenstein. Because in those two games we really did not play well enough. We got lucky against Liechtenstein. We were terrible against Luxembourg. Absolutely terrible. So for this game, I need to put him back to support. We have a fairly similar team to what we've been playing in recent games. Galaski comes back in because Wagner, I'm constantly getting news articles saying that he shouldn't be a part of the team. He's not good enough. He's as good as the majority of our other choices, with the potential to get better. Just needs to start playing for Sampdoria and he'll be fine. Get off my table. We are bringing Besse in for this game. Katona is going to go to the bench because he's been terrible, really, in the last couple of games he's played. We have Kedar playing on the left, who I have been thinking about dropping for Roland Becker. It's probably a better idea to play Roland Becker because he's got better match sharpness and better conditioning. But this is what we're going with. We've Orban and Ortigba in defence because Kekish picked up a knock and he wasn't able to play. Vida and Nagy because of Willian being suspended. Actually, did he play? Played one game this season. Yeah, played 5 games for us. I still think he's going to be one of the best players Hungary has. We have Sele and Varga, who's back in after his injury. Zabazali in the number 10 role. I'm playing as a shadow striker today because I want to see if that gets him more involved. So that's something I've noticed is he's struggled a little bit with getting involved in the game when he plays as an attack midfielder. And Chobot up front, as always. Why would I not play Chobot up front? He is our best striker without question, and he actually played for Benfica this year. Played 11 games and scored 5 goals. Not bad at all. To be fair, Benke Biro should be the guy I play because he's a 1 and 2 man. Not as good as Chobot, so he's not going to start. So Novotny continues because I forgot to take him out of the team. Not been in terrible form this year. So that's the team we are putting out against my home nation. Hopefully we can win because that would make our lives a little bit easier because Croatia have been struggling. They are playing Luxembourg, so I'm hoping that Luxembourg can do one over them, but I don't think they will. But I think, we just were terrible in that game. Johnny Egan playing in central defence. Seamus Coleman's playing in right midfield. We should win this game. Robbie Brady's on the bench. Maguire's on the bench. What? How's Obafemi getting on? If Maguire is sitting on the... He scored 4 goals this season. 6 in total. How did Maguire get on? 12. I'd have Maguire starting. Anyway. We should encourage the team. I think we should as well. We're underdogs, Let's see, can we do stuff? Can we do something? Chobot, no pressure. Oh, okay. So, I'm torn for this game. Because obviously, I'd prefer to be... Oh my god, Harry Arthur just hit the crossbar. Obviously, I'd prefer to beat them. But also, my natural instinct is to shout for Ireland. So this is a little bit strange. I've never been this torn about a game before. This normally only happens when I play against Wigan. But I'm kind of hoping that I put out as strong a team as I could. I do see Parrott being kind of the big difference for Ireland. If they bring on Maguire, I reckon they'll be even harder to play against. But Varga whips it in and Chobot. Yes! Fuck you, Darren Randolph. Chobot. Oh, Serbia must have taken the lead in their game against Liechtenstein because they've gone top. But we are winning against Ireland. Yes, Serbia are winning 2-0 and Luxembourg are losing to Croatia as well. So, you know, it's the league table works up here. Oh, okay, that's fine. Oh, Varga hits the woodwork. Alright, this would have us second in the group. Poor Liechtenstein are getting smashed. Varga with the free kick again. Whips it in. Darren Randolph just stops it. And the player that everyone wants to see do really well for Ireland now, Doherty. I almost said Maguire because I really like Maguire because I am from Cork. He played for Cork. He was fantastic for Cork. And then he went to Preston. In a different series. Well, it's not even a series. A different save I'm playing offline. He is one of my main strikers. So I kind of feel like he's one of mine. He's one of our own lads. You know what I mean? Vida, he's not playing that well. I'm thinking I might bring Zabazali back and play him as the box-to-box. Played well, but there's still room for improvement. Or do we go angry? I'm glad I went angry. Because like Zabazali is a good box-to-box, but we do have Kleisenheisler, who's he's natural. He's a really good shadow striker. Alright, what we do for the second half, we're going to move Zabo back to attacking midfield, just have him on support, and see how he gets on there. As it is, Kader is probably going to have to come off as well. So that's 2 substitutions out of the 3 I can make. What is going on? Wait. My green screen has been infuriating me recently. Seamus Coleman actually not doing too bad in midfield. Best out with the clearance, but Arthur picks it up over to Egan. Can't imagine he's going to be that yet. Completely out of position. Doesn't know what he's doing in the box. It's like, what am I supposed to do in our box? Who is the Ireland manager actually? Never checked that. Just leaving Troy Parrott wide open, but Galaski. Mick McCarthy's still there. Okay, well, I suppose we're not that far into the future. Shane Duffy. Okay, Parrott was offside. Shane Duffy had 2 cracks of that whip. Silay's picked up a knock now as well. Bruised ankle, he can play on for a couple of minutes. Come on, get in. Parrott. Oh! Very sprite. Actually, how? Galaski to Otigba. Pings it forward. But Vida stops it. Zabo. Nagy. To Silay. Nagy. Chobot. Back to Nagy. Up to Silay, who's got a bruised ankle. Poor Crater. Kader. Nagy. Oh! Penalty? No. Danny Williams doesn't get. Oh, Tigba. Danny Williams got away with that. Yeah, Danny Williams. Yeah, because he's on the left. Oh, they brought on Robbie Brady. They're putting him. Oh, they're going to play him on the right. Oh, cheeky. Yeah, we're going to freshen up our left side. Yeah, Saloy. You're good inside forward. Vida's he's playing really badly. I'm going to tell lads get creative. Hopefully they're not pissed. That's fine. Brady. Horan. Oh, Jesus. Verda. What are you doing, Verda? Varga. Not Verda. Arthur. Galaski, that was right at you. It was straight. He was over the line as well when he tried to stop it. Conor Horan's on for Cullen as well. Best has been booked. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, we put Kleisenheiser there for a little while and see how he gets on. And maybe put Zabo back and have Kleisen. Oh no. They brought on Sean Maguire. Becker throws it in. Not quite. Becker picks it back up. To Nagy. Back to Becker. Oh, cheeky little back heel, but gets stopped. Saloy. Nagy. Kleisenheiser. He's got a good long shot. Just he had the opportunity to do something amazing and instead he decided to do nothing. Oh, Tigba's gotten sent off. Do I have anybody that can play at centre back? Anybody want to play centre back? Nagy? I know Zabo can't. Becker? No. Best. Alright, we're going to see it. Okay, no. I'm thinking we give up we give up on the midfield, right? Who needs a midfield when you've got two players who don't play in the position? You can play right back. You're fine. Joy, you can be an advanced playmaker. Huh? Now, aren't you just a happy lad playing in the position you want to play in? We're going to continue attacking. Obviously. I was hoping I could sneak it past the game. We're going to continue attacking. Because a draw would be fine. But a win would be nice. It'd be beneficial to play Adam Nagy in a more familiar position. It'd be nice if Otigba didn't get himself sent off. Becker. Long throw in. Doesn't get anywhere. Robbie Brady breaks with it. It's a proper highlight. Arthur, Maguire, they've overrun us. Oh, thank God. Thank God we have a competent defender. There we have it. We have just about got away with that. Otigba, 15th minute he got booked. Got sent off in the 79th. How... Yeah, I'm not happy with the performance out there. I'm disappointed that he got sent off. I'm going to give out to Vida as well because he was pretty shit. Your performance was spectacular. You deserved a breather. No. I am not abysmal and deserve to come off. Yeah. Well, I don't think... I think Vida is probably the one that's going to miss out in the next lot of games when we play Croatia and Liechtenstein. He's probably not going to be part of the squad. But Croatia and Serbia won, which was... It's not what I'm going to go to. That was to be expected. So we currently sit 4th, 3 points behind Serbia, who we play next. So things can only get better. So what I do is I bring you guys back for that in just a second. Right, now we're back for the Serbia game. A little bit of a change. I've loaded up the control Murata that I use in the Liverpool save. It's slightly different to the... Oh, I need to change you from complete wingback. You are not a complete wingback. It's a little different to the one I used with Arsenal, which is obviously what that last one was. Obviously, I can say obviously because it said Arsenal as the name. It's mainly just kind of set up for corners, throw-ins, free kicks, all that jazz. For this game, we have made a couple of changes. Some of them forced. Excuse me. Like the Otigba, because he's suspended. Lang comes in for him because we lack defenders. We have no good centre-backs. Well, no. We have Kekish, but he's a decent centre-back. Willian comes in because Vida played terribly in the last game, in my opinion. Might bring him back in at some point. Saloy takes up the position on the left wing because Saleh picked up the knock in the last game, was out up until yesterday. So I'm just going to leave him sit on the bench for this one. Kleisenheiser comes in for Zabazali, just because I want to try something a little different. And Biro comes in for Varga because he gave away the penalty that forced us into the draw. Other than that, man of the match from the last game, Galaski, continues in goal for obvious reasons. I was thinking about putting Dibush in instead of him, but I think that Galaski is probably the better option. What's the assistant saying, I should say? Tell him to do it for the fans. Yeah, sure, go on, wait on. No, you don't care. Okay. Have faith? No, you no. Okay, a couple of the midfielders are happy. Chobit could not give a shit. Picked the best team that I could. Willian, oh, beautiful pass. Oh, send him. Is that going to be a sending off? Is Milenkovic being sent off? Hardly. It's 18 seconds. He's hardly getting sent off. No, it's just yellow. Why make us sit there and watch Milenkovic get booked? And why is everyone playing Milenkovic at right back? Like Mourinho's doing it in my other save. We played him at centre back when we were at Arsenal, and he was absolutely godly. And now Mourinho's playing him at right back, and so is what's his name? Oh, Biro. Almost put it in. He's the guy who used to manage like half of English teams. Yankovic. That's the one. Yankovic. Why? I don't understand. Like, I know there's probably nothing better, but oh my... Jovic nearly destroyed us there. Milenkovic is a brilliant centre-back. I don't know why everyone seems to want to play him at right-back. I don't care. If they're going to play him out of position, that's fine. They're playing a very defensive formation with two DMs. I'm going to demand more. We play control possession. We've less possession. And we're at home. I'm not so sure that the numbers don't check out. Willian. That was cheeky, but did not work out. Like, they have Grujic on the bench. Why aren't they playing Grujic instead of like Matic? Croatia, to be fair, have had a fairly nice run this time. They had our draw from the first lot, but they're actually going ahead and winning these games. Nobody gives a flying fuck. Chobit is not playing well. I am aware of this, but, you know, there's a whole lot I can do. Wait, what am I... Is this how I want to stop distributing to fullbacks? Yeah, other than that, actually, it's pretty much what we were playing before. I think that there was a couple of changes I made to it. And I don't know if what I had before was a better option. I'm going to tell lads to show some passion. We're really not doing well enough, to be honest. This is grade A shit. How was Maras not offside? Who kept him on? Oh, please don't tell me it was Katona. It was. Katona's the reason he was onside. Katona's... Oh. Hashtag instant reply. William. Lang. Whips it up to Saloy. Kleisenheisler. Nagy. Was worth the punt. Lang. Oh, Jesus. Tadic. Oh. Whoa. Quite the reflexes to save that. Or to grab it. Katona to Nagy. All the way across to Kadar. Into William. Nagy. Schleisenheiser. Saloy. Out to Kadar. Whips it across. It's not a great cross, but Nagy. Chobot. Don't really have a striker on the bench I trust. So I'm going to bring on our pressing forward, Bira. We're going to bring on Varga on the... No, we're not going to bring Varga on. We are going to bring on Zabazali. Play him as an attacking midfielder, but have him on support. Orban's not playing well. Willie Orban's been a fairly constant in the team. I'm disappointed that he's not playing well. Katona's not playing well either, so Katona's the one who's more likely to come off. Wonder Kid for Wonder... Wait, Chobits has become a Wonder Kid. When did that happen? Kadar to William. Across to Zabazali. Back out to Kadar. Just kept it in. Whips it across. It's not a great cross again. Nagy. From distance. Rajkovic has to be disappointed with himself. He must have taken a wicked deflection on the way through. Tomasz Kadar doing beautiful things. Nagy. Oh, I did. Took a mighty fine deflection off one of the centre backs. I think it was Nastasic. I'm going to just take Bureau off. He's not playing well. I don't want to play you as a target, man. I'm pretty sure you've decent stats to be a advanced forward. That's the one. Kleisenheisler whips it in. Zabo. I'm a fucking genius. Zabazali. Straight in. He's only on the pitch 12 minutes. 12 minutes and he bangs one in. I'm going to tell the lads get creative. They swapped to a 4-4-2. Ooh. Ooh. If we can keep this win, we'll be 1 point behind Croatia. There's 5 minutes added on. How is there 5 minutes added on? Alexander Mitrovic. Jeez. Galaski didn't even move. I should have said nothing. I should have just said nothing. Everything's going... Kolarov to Ivanovic. Just whips it forward. Mitrovic. Just one touch. Bang. Hashtag instant reply. William. Zabazali. Gets the ball back. Kleisenheisler. Back to Nagy. Puts in Saloy. Oh, go on Saloy. Serbia went to a more cautious approach. We just kept attacking. I don't think I've gone off attacking in the entire time we've been in charge of Hungary. Nagy, the vision to see Saloy. That's what happens when you have a player who plays for... He's a Freiburg player, isn't he? Or is he He might be the one playing for Sporting Kansas, actually. Nagy. Between a player playing for Bologna and either Freiburg or Sporting Kansas. Just blow the whistle. Willian, Nagy, pings it forward. Salai's not going to make it there, but Rajkovic, if one of the lads could have gotten onto the back of that, he could have hoofed it. Willie Orban, don't make a mistake now. Back to Golaski, whips it forward. Besse picks it up. Willian, we're a minute over. Thank you. That is why you don't go away from attacking. Who was number 5? Yeah, it was Nastasic that had that wicked deflection. I'm going to say a nice victory. Nobody would have expected us to do anything. Nagy, without question, was the best player on the pitch for us. Joe, but I'm disappointed, so I'm going to let him know. You weren't at your best. Biro and Katona. Not happy with their performances either. To be fair, Biro's not really one that I normally have in the team. But Nagy, Willian, 17-year-old Brazilian Hungarian, which I found very strange. But when he popped up in my feed of Hungarian players to look at, how could I say no? You could off me. Thank you. How could I have said no to a 16-year-old Brazilian? He's fantastic. His passing's 15. He's 17 years old and he's got 15 passing, 15 vision. And he's either-footed. It's so nice to have a player like him. So yeah, we will be back in the next episode to play Liechtenstein again, and then we have our game against Croatia, where hopefully we will be able to push on and continue this good run of form. We do have 88 days in between games again. The gaps, this is the hardest part about international football management, is the gaps in between the games are massive. It took me like 2 hours of just hitting continue and watching random stuff on YouTube to get through the like, I was 60 or 70 days. It's just, it's infuriating. And I don't even do that much in between either. It's just space. Oh, this player's good. Okay, space. Anyway, we will be back for the Liechtenstein-Croatia games. Hopefully that'll be at least 4 points. So if you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share with all your friends, blah blah blah. If you don't like the videos, then what are you doing here? You know? If you don't like the video, hit the dislike button, let me know. Tell me in the comments why you don't like the video. If you do like the video, maybe comment why you like the video. Maybe it's because I'm a tactical genius and I brought on Zabzali and he scored within 12 minutes. You know? Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!